Good morning. My name is Virginia Sanders, and I've been up later than I was at my senior prom. I am a woman. I am a Rhode Island resident. For 51 years, the U.S. Navy brought me here to Newport, Rhode Island. I served as a hospital corpsman, both active and reserve. On active duty, I worked newborn nursery, labor and delivery, and maternal care. I learned a lot, I mean a lot, about pregnancies that did not end well, and most pregnancies did. The saddest part of the maternity ward was when a baby had to be adopted out because the mother left home without the baby. And back when I served, it was generally closed adoptions. Now there are open adoptions that are available. And for an adoption, a child is needed. A child that the parents or the parent cannot have due to biological reasons. Every woman, I would add, has the right and the choice for pregnancy. I had the choice, my husband and I had the choice. We chose to have children, and I want to address the issue of physicians because it has not been to my satisfaction. When I had 3 children, 2 boys and a girl, my physician said when I was expecting a 4th at a very difficult time in my life, you can abort this baby. And I said no. He was probably my most difficult pregnancy, but I went ahead, sorry, I'm a little brain dead. I went ahead and had him, and he has been such a blessing to our family. In 2016, for instance, he and his wife sent me on an all but an expense-paid trip to Great Britain on a tour. That was wonderful. Following Ben's birth, I had a spontaneous abortion. Yes, I had an abortion. It was nature's way of eliminating a child that would not survive on the outside. I have heard many testimonies since 5 o'clock this evening, yesterday evening, and my heart aches for them because they went through a trial that was difficult for them. When you have a trial, you're supposed to tribulate, and hopefully you come out successfully from it. I had a long time to get over the hormonal effects of losing this child at 4.5 months. Perfect little boy, except for a big bruise on his back. I delivered him myself in the bag of waters. I served as a corpsman in the Navy in labor and delivery. I delivered a 10-pound baby as a corpsman. I knew what I was doing. I went into labor with this little boy that we named. I became pregnant again, and this time it was an ectopic pregnancy in the fallopian tube. And I was pretty uncomfortable. My OBGYN doctor said, well, you'll need a D&C. So I had the D&C. I was on the couch in my home with 4 children, 5 to 1, with people coming in to take care of me. How did my physician take care of me? Here's some medication for your pain, period. Nothing. There was no one to counsel me except caring friends through this. So this idea that the physician and the patient work together, my experience is, I urge you to reject this bill that you are faced with dealing with. The future of our society determines it. if you don't do this, we're on a mudslide. If you don't stop the mudslide, you've got euthanasia coming. I hate to say this. I'm embarrassed to say it in my country I love. I have served. I still serve in patriotic other organizations because I'm too old to be in the Navy now. Where was I? You are facing euthanasia. Friday's paper had a case of, what's it called? Sex with an animal. The 2 men involved are being investigated with DNA. Watch out, please, because you are causing the destruction of our society. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions or comments for this witness?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have one more thing, if I can get my phone to work. By the way, I have 5 children and 12 grandchildren.
Thank you for clarifying 5 p.m. because we've already come up on 5 a.m. So go ahead.
Oh, okay. Oh, Lord, you have examined my heart and know everything about me. You made all the delicate inner parts of my body and knit them together in my mother's womb. Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. It is amazing to think about. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it. You were there when I was formed in utter seclusion. You saw me before I was born and scheduled each day of my life before I began to breathe. Every day was recorded in your book. That is from Psalm 139, a psalm of David, who became the king of Israel. And thank you.